And look, and seriously, Northeast Ohio, Cleveland City water is still cleaner than like most bottled water anyway. They prove that. Woods wanted me to ask you a question about your Grammys.
Yeah, I just somebody wins a Grammy. I want to know what you guys do with them. Like, do you look at them? Do you throw them in the garage? You stick them in a box? What do you do with them when you get them?
We haven't gotten them.
Oh, you haven't got them?
We haven't got them yet.
That's right, because they got your guys' well, there was a misspelling.
And actually, no,
just
that was the other one.
we went a lot of words. I know it's hard to keep track, but we
Did you see Garrett? Now Garrett had told me that you guys won Grammys. He said 3.
Yeah, we won some Grammys. But one of the you know how they took away some of the Grammy categories this year?
Yeah.
One of those was ours.
That's
jacked up.
They gotta send it.
Yeah, we won it.
Just gotta give
next year,
See, that's got to be such a whole double-edged thing. Because I think the whole Grammy thing is nonsense because it's there's so much bad music winds up getting Grammys. I mean, so
like what? I don't know what are you doing sitting there disrespecting the Grammys. We take an oath to defend the Grammys.
That's all year long. No, because seriously, it's like you think about the Grammys. There's like music that's just. It's totally out of
like what? Best tropical album? You're gonna
it's not my cup of tea, So it's just funny. It's just like.
So you're gonna tell me best non-classical engineered album isn't your cup of tea?
Best, you know what? I'll give credence for that. I'm cool with like the technical awards, the classical ones. That's fine, but there's a lot of stuff.
I draw the line right there.
Do you?
Well, I guess so.
And then for me with Jethro Tull, that was it for me with the Grammys. But then you guys made a comeback and
what best metal album?
Best metal album, Jethro Tull.
Oh yeah, that was famous.
Flutes and all.
That record was pretty heavy.
Was it? What? No, it wasn't.
It wasn't heavy.
Not heavier than Metallica. I remember that being a kid, getting all up in arms about it.
I don't know. Well, I mean, a lot of Grammy voters are musicians, and a lot of musicians have extreme substance abuse problems.
That is true. That is true too.
Sometimes judgment lapse.
A lot of them wound up growing up on Jethro Tull and not necessarily Metallica.
That's true.
They kind of got the wires crossed. Real quickly, is there some kind of like gear that you guys never leave the house without? Like you can't do a show, you can't be on tour without this particular piece of gear, something classic that you really love?
My iPhone.
iPhone and a taser.
Look, I mean, you might need that. If someone tries to take a symbol or something, you gotta ready to go.
It's good to help. I use it to relax my muscles.
You interrupt a little bit. Garrett, did you want to ask something?
I just remember talking to the guys at the holiday show, the Hootenanny, and you mentioned at the time that by April or maybe May, you're going to start working on a new record. Are you guys already in deep on that, or not?
We're working. Yeah. We have been.
Yeah, it's going well, I think.
Are you working on the material like back in Northeast Ohio, or are you using?
We're in Nashville. We moved to Nashville. We're living in Nashville now.
So we've been dividing our time during the day between eating fried chicken and working this out.
Drinking sweet tea.
You didn't lose any of your gear in that flood a couple months ago, did you?
We weren't down there yet.
I heard a lot of folks.
We moved there after the flood.
All right, well that was smart. I mean, I heard a lot of folks want to be losing the, some really
lost.
Yeah.
So how does Nashville compare to Northeast Ohio? You probably have more Waffle Houses to choose from down there, I would imagine, which is a good dining option.
Waffle House was in Akron.
Did you guys ever win?
It's pretty much the same thing, except
there's an Waffle House and about 4 other restaurants.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you, the best was it was Toledo, but Tony Romo's ribs. That was always the one.
Tony Roma.
Place for ribs.
Wait, what's the hot dog guy? Hot dog
Tony
man.
Paco.
Oh, Tony Paco. That's what I'm thinking of. Tony Paco.
Tony Paco's. Yeah, a $7 hot dog.
That's the only place I've ever been.
Horrendous.
They're terrible.
But they've got buns signed by every Walter Mondale signed a bun.
Toledo is like Detroit South.
It is. My family's from there.
Been there, I know.
It's really, it's been kind of hard. But those hot dog buns haven't been hit. You look at them because there's no mold or anything.
They're immaculate. Woods, did you have any more questions, buddy?
No, man. I want to know who you guys are excited to see when you're out here. See anybody?
Mostly
Because you guys
George Washington, I guess.
George Washington. You guys play tonight. What time you guys go on tonight? You guys are on at 8:40.
Yeah.
And how long are you going to be in town? You leaving tonight? You leaving tomorrow?
We're leaving tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
What time is our set in?
I think you guys are. You guys until 9:30.
9:30.
So you'll be out here by about 9:45, 9:50.
Yeah, we'll be out here around 9:40. We have to catch a. We're taking a cruise ship. We go on cruises every weekend.
That's what Grammy winners do. So
That's the great thing about Palm Springs. It's so easy to go catch a cruise ship from here.
that is true.
That's just how we get inspired to making music. Cruise
Well,
ship culture.
Dan and Pat, I certainly hope you guys come by and visit us again next time you've got a next project up and going or a next record out. And just nice seeing you guys, and thank you for making the time for us. We really do appreciate it.
Absolutely.
And just have a great set tonight. I mean, obviously, if you're going to the show, you're probably familiar with the Black Keys. You probably caught them at our Independence Jam or the Holiday Hootenanny. So just have a great show, and understand that by 9:45, they're going to be on a cruise ship.
Yes.
Leaving the desert. All right, thanks again, you guys. Really appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
And good seeing you. Drew, you have that one song queued up off of the first Black Keys album. It's
I do.
all right, outstanding. This is "I'll Be Your Man."